Hey, this is Matt. Once again, we're about to another video, and this is a paid request for Kyle. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal, usually the best way to do it. Do have a Patreon and Cash App for those who want to do it that way as well. But PayPal is usually the best bet. It could be any type of review, re-review, topic reaction, commentary, whatever the case, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. But this is for the Will Smith album Big Willie Style from 1997. Because by this point, Will Smith, he had done stuff with Jazzy Jeff, and he was away from rap for a while because he was doing movies. Bad Boys, Independence Day, Men in Black was coming out same year. So now this is the first album he's doing solo. And this, I truly remember this being a big deal when it came out. It was a huge hit, and there's still songs in here that people remember. Getting jiggy with it, na 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 na. Getting jiggy with it, na 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 na. The Men in Black song, Galaxy Defenders, we are the Men in Black, or Just the Two of Us, a cover of a much older song. Just the two of us. Now, to take away the fact that Will Smith, Mr. Slappy, lost a lot of respect for him, do not respect him nearly as much as I did before. I like some of his movies still. I was never really into his rapping. I never really got into his music. Like, some of the stuff he did for movies, it was fine. Like Men in Black, the theme song, I could listen to. But it's not like I went out of my way to re-listen to that song. Like, it works for the end of the movie. I don't even mind the Wild Wild West song. Like, it's kind of catchy. Wild Wild West, Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider, don't want none of this, none of that. But I try to listen, to laugh, but I'm still entertained by it. It's still somewhat catchy. But I said, I'm not a big rap guy, but if I did, I would never really listen to Will Smith. I would listen to some Eminem, like Not Afraid, or I Am Whatever You Say I Am, or maybe I listen to Tupac's Changes, or maybe I listen to, yes, some of Kanye West. Well, to be fair, I just say that now because at this point I've listened to some of his. I didn't listen to it back to the day. But I've heard a bit more rap throughout the past year or so, thanks to people out there sending me some requests for this stuff. And yeah, there's been some of Kanye West I've enjoyed. There's been some of course, Eminem I mentioned I've enjoyed. Among other people. And I would say that I probably enjoy more than Will Smith's rapping. It's not that I think he's bad. I mean, a lot of people apparently in the rap community don't like Will because they think his shit's too soft. Pop rap. But I just see like this is a lot of kids probably got into rap back in the day because of stuff like this. Because the other stuff, which there's a lot more cursing, a lot more sexually suggestive stuff. So they weren't allowed to listen to that type of stuff. But, oh, it's Will Smith, sure, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or Independence Day. Yeah, you give him a listen. And so I introduced people, then a lot of people listened to it as a kid and then found the rougher, harder stuff of other people later. Now, I'm not in that category because, like I said, the music I listened to was rock and roll, maybe like movie soundtracks, heavy metal. But again, are there some catchy songs in here? Because yeah, there are. I'm not gonna lie about it. Also, what's interesting is that once in a while there's these interstitials, like the intro and other stuff, that kind of play up a little bit of a story, whereas like this premiere and I was going to say Chris Rock, Will Smith it's his premiere, and Jamie Foxx is actually on this album as a character named Teeth Be Real, and we're keeping it real. He's trying to be adamant to get an interview and the end of this premiere, but he keeps being pushed away. There's even a bit where Jamie Foxx talks with Jada, and so that pops every once in a while. So I didn't know Jamie Foxx was a part of this. I like Jamie Foxx. It was kind of funny to hear some of his stuff. As for the songs, there's songs like Y'all Know, More Juice Than a Tropicana, I'm Back, Can't Nobody Make It Bounce Like Me, No Nobody Make It Bounce Like Me. I mean, yeah, you're full of yourself, apparently. I guess maybe when you do these albums, maybe you have to be full of yourself to act like you're the teen shit. You're at the top of the mountain. Can't nobody make it bounce like me. I'm like, whatever, bounce my dick on your forehead, Will. Getting jitty with it. It's a catchy title. Getting jitty, getting jitty with it. But yeah, it's not a song I'd go out of my way to listen to on my own. It works for what it needs to do. Wasn't bad to listen to at the end. I just see why it was a hit. Because it does have a catchy jingle to it. But yeah, a lot of these songs like Tandy, I thought it was funny. Let's get this started now. Do you have a man? I ain't into home wrecking. No doubt. Do you want to bounce? He always talks about bouncing. He loves to bounce. Like, y'all know, Can't Nobody Make It Bounce Like Me. Candy, no doubt. Do you want to bounce? What is your obsession with bouncing? Did you want to be a bouncer? Were you bouncing? Was Jada bouncing her balls on your face? Maybe that's what happened. Maybe she kept straddling his face, bouncing her balls on your face and in your mouth, teabagging it, and so it got embedded in your mind to talk about bouncing. Okay? No, I'm not bouncing. I'm not bumping and grinding, and it slipped on the fly tip. Floss with the posse. What the fuck does that mean? No, I don't want to bounce. I don't want to bounce my balls because that would hurt. Okay, it's like you get the glaze, the thigh clincher. I don't want to bounce. Unless I bounce a basketball and right in your face. Slam dunk style. Space Jam style. Don't Say Nothing, that he tells a bit of try to go after, not, I wouldn't say go after his haters, but he does talk a bit about, you thought I was whack because I wanted to act. Oh, he soft, he wide, they ain't real rap. So even he knew that people were saying that about him. So this is kind of his fire back at that. And pretty much how, hey, I'm still at the top, so don't say nothing. You pretty much kind of glazing on himself. Oh, I'm going on all these planes, I'm doing all this stuff, but yet you can't do it. So, you keep saying about how it's not real rap, but look what I'm able to do that you can't. Because I'm so much better than you. I don't know, part of me is like, well, if it's not that awful, then why you have to braid it up? Maybe it hit a nerve? I mean, granted, some would say if you don't bring it up, then you're punking out. So I guess if you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If you don't bring it up, then, oh, you're a punk ass bitch. You won't say anything about it. But if you do bring it up, okay, you think you're full of yourself and you're egotistical and did it hit a nerve, bitch? Just, again, maybe you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Miami, all night on the beach till the break of dawn. It's all good. I remember the line, the Fonz ain't seen my happy days. I mean, is that code word for something? Is that like a code name for your butthole? My happy days. Well, Henry Winkler, I'm sure don't want to see that shit. So it is very soft stuff. It just don't say. I just didn't care. I'll be honest. I didn't care about this album. I didn't care about his rapping. I'm not saying I hate all of his rapping. Like I said, Men in Black's on this. That's nostalgic. And it's catchy. It's fun for what it is. Works well for the age appropriated audience. Just the two of us. I would just rather listen to the original version. And it's funny, like a little me, just like me. What are you going to be? A general, a doctor, or an MC? I'm like, no, he's going to be a fuck up. That's what I kept thinking when I listened to just the two of us, because he's talking about his son who was born, and I'm not sure when he was born at this point. I'm like, no, he's not going to be a general or a doctor or an MC. He's going to be a fuck up, like you are, and me. Just that Jaden Smith is such a tool dumbass that, and just how you could tell Will kind of forced. It's kind of, I mean, like, okay, for example, you look, if you're into basketball and how LeBron James got his son to play on the Lakers, even though Bronny had jack shit for points, like, he sucked at basketball. He sucked. Yeah, he's better than me, a guy that hasn't played basketball in like 20 years. You're right, he is better than me. But compared to so many other people that don't get drafted, he was dog shit. He was so bad that he was supposed to be on the Lakers, and then they put him on the G League, kind of the lower level, and he's not even doing good on that. So all this time and all this money, and now here you are losing games 40 points at times. LeBron, LeBrick, Lee Prick. I've never been a LeBron James fan. I respect what he's done physically in the sport. But to me, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. I respect what the guy did, but I don't like the guy. And there's a certain word, I can't think of the word, where regardless of what's all going on, you're going to serve your own purposes. So all these other people that could have gotten and helped the team and make the team stronger, no, let's get your son, who's not even playing on the fucking team right now. Maybe by the time this comes out, he'll eventually play, and then he'll still suck ass. Just like Will Smith pushed his son into acting, and he did fine in The Pursuit of Happiness. But I thought he sucked in... what was that, Tiana? The Day There Stood Still. Jaden Smith was annoying in that. I know the film was a hit, but I did not like him in the Karate Kid remake. And he was garbage. Well, the whole movie of Afterbirth was fucking garbage. And then Jaden Smith, you see him, he's all fucking weird and shit, and no one respects him and gives a rat's ass about Jaden. So, now granted, I can't put all the blame to him because it's the way he was raised. I mean, if your mom's Jaden Smith, you're up shit creek without a paddle, and then Will, who knows what the hell he's doing. Getting opportunities and chances that he's only getting because of who his dad is. Again, there's a certain word for that. I can't remember what the hell the word was, though. But so when I'm listening to this song, I'm like, yeah, it's the two of you. I just keep reminds me of that stuff. I guess it's meant to be a sweet song because he's talking about his kid who is far away from... I mean, this is 1997, so it was very, very, very early on, but just when you see what transpires later, it's just like, no, he's going to be a fuck up. Really, the only songs I was interested in are the songs I've heard before that was part of nostalgia. Men in Black and Getting Jitty with It. The other songs didn't do much for me. Again, I never really got into his rap style. I liked his movies, but I never really listened to his rap. I didn't mind some of the stuff he did with Jazzy Jeff. The one that was like the Nightmare on Elm Street that they almost got sued for. Nightmare on my street. I actually don't mind that one. And parents just don't understand. Maybe that's it. I liked it better with the DJ, Jazzy. I actually liked it better with him, rap wise. That felt more fun. More fun of jingles. I think you should have stuck with him. That's just me though. So I preferred his work with him compared to his solo stuff. Bring him back, man. Bring him back, Will. Shit. Am I alone? Do people really listen to Chasing Forever or Miami or Big Willie style? Y'all know, y'all know, you bounce like me, yeah, bounce your way off fucking on my face. So yeah, take that for what you will. I don't know what else to say. I'm floundering here. Like I said, I've never been good with album reviews, but I'll do my best. I mean, like I said, I would rather listen. I'm not a rap aficionado, but if you're asking me, well, which would you rather listen to? This Eminem album or this Kanye West album or Will Smith album? I would go with the other two instead. Or Ice-T. Like at the end of Ricochet, the movie, Ice-T song in that. Or his band Body Count. Body counts in the house, body count. Body counts in the house, body count. Or some of the songs on the soundtrack for Friday. Ding, ding, dong. Ring, ding, ding, dong. Keep their heads hanging. Or keep their heads ringing. See, shows how little I know. I can't remember the damn name of the damn song, but I do remember liking the song. Keep their heads ringing. Ding, ding, dong. Ding, 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 dong. So take that for what you will. Thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.